Hi witches, so today we're going to be talking all about the upcoming full moon, the full buck moon. This moon occurs on July 23rd, tomorrow, and will reach its peak at 10:37 Eastern Standard Time. The buck moon is called this because around that time bucks' antlers start to grow, and they're like really regal and really impressive at this time. Eventually they will fall off, and the next year they will like grow a more impressive set of antlers. So if you're wandering the woods and want antlers, kind of keep your eyes down and look for them because they could be falling out within the next couple months. Other names for this moon include the Molting moon from the Cree Nation, the Salmon moon from the Tlingit Nation, the Berry moon from the Anishinaabe Nation, the moon when chokeberries are ripe from the Dakota Nation, the ripe corn moon from the Cherokee Nation, the raspberry moon from both the Algonquin and Ojibwe nations. So all sorts of names we should definitely respect and recognize that a lot of the names that we use for our moons as witches actually come from indigenous cultures. So as long as we are being respectful of that, just know that. There are other names that were used for this moon in Europe, but I wanted to highlight what some indigenous people call this moon in case you run across it, and you can kind of like learn about indigenous cultures and educate yourself on their practices. Not saying that you should be using them, but just I think it's good to be educated so that way we don't accidentally like culturally appropriate. Anyways, appreciation. So what kind of magics are good to perform during this full moon? This moon is all about celebrating the bounty of summer. So later this month, I'm going to be talking about the holiday Lammas, also called Lunasa, which is the first of 3 harvest festivals. And we just celebrated Midsummer like a month ago. So there's a lot of like fertile earth energy and abundance energy in the air right now. In the context of witchcraft, this can translate to reflecting, like this moon can translate to reflecting on how you've grown this year and what you would like to do for the rest of the year. So piggybacking off that, things that you can kind of focus on in order to plan for the full moon are what opportunities are being presented to you, like in your workplace, in your like home life, in, you know, just are you thinking about starting a project? Are you thinking about doing something? How can we start to prepare for that during the waning phase and start really manifesting it during the new moon phase, which I know seems like really far ahead and really far away, but trust me, like planning really is good to do during the waning phase. And to go along with that, what kind of spellcraft can you do tonight to not only solidify your intent for this month, but maybe start thinking about what you want to do for next month? This moon is all about virility and fertility, strength, leadership, power, passion, abundance, really all of that kind of energy. So any magics that you may be doing within those realms are going to be very powerful tomorrow night. I definitely recommend doing it. So yes, I hope that provided a good overview of this moon. I know this is kind of a shorter video, but I just wanted to give you some of the correspondences. Again, the full moon can be used in any sort of magic. So it's kind of like the clear quartz of the moons, right? Where it's going to amplify anything you do. So if you practice at any point during the month, during the full moon is like just really excellent, and I definitely recommend it. That being said, with all of that energy that's going to be like zinging around, be sure you ground yourself right after your ritual. Otherwise, like, you're gonna feel crazy. I hope this provided a great overview for the moon. I just want to remind you guys to put out your moon water tomorrow. For me, the moon hits its peak illumination, like I said, at like 10:30. So keep your eyes to the skies, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll show you what I'm doing for the full moon. Bye, guys.